didn't like Terry?
Wow.
Yeah, seriously. Did you hear what she just said?
All right, what are we now? Todd. This is game number 2. This was a bad game. This is one of our worst games we have ever played. My dog is already making noise right next to me. All right. We beat ourselves 9-3 in this game. This was bad. We should have been walking just happy as head held high and everything after that game 1 performance. We played so good in game 1 against a very good team, and we just did not carry it over to this game here. And I was not thrilled about that. So everyone should have been proud after game 1, and we picked this game up like we're finishing a scrimmage game. It was bad. We just did not play good at all. That's what I'm going to go to. We did get an early lead, and we were not horrible in the first inning. And I haven't really watched the plays closely, but most of our big problems come later in the game. But for the first 2 innings, we played decent, and it all falls apart after that. So here we go. That's enough of an intro. I'm gonna do as much voiceover as I can. We actually have Wednesday night practice here coming up soon. I just got home from work, so I'm gonna do as much of this voiceover as I can. Hope to finish it before practice. And in practice, we're gonna work on these mistakes that happen in this game. Here we go.
Yeah, maybe just got done with the game. Hey! White balance. Hey, Coach, if no one using the bucket, put it aside, please. No, he got on the bucket. Play. Here you go, Dallas. Ball down. 1-0, 1-0. One out. One.
All right, so right off the bat here, second baseman was kind of sluggish to react there. The right fielder, I don't know why you threw that ball to first. That runner had been safe. That's an opportunity to throw a ball in a dugout and empty the bases. In that situation, hit the cutoff throw. Runner's already safe at first. If they're going to, you can throw the ball to second in that situation. But I'm going to point out, hey, you fielded the ball. So that part was good. Right field fielded the ball, but should not have thrown that ball to first. Should have hit the cutoff throw. The ball lands in front of you and you're an outfielder. You're not going to 1, you're going to 2. You're not going to throw that runner out at 1. We're not that old and not strong enough to be making those plays yet. So anyways, carry on. All right, center field, I see y'all back here. Y'all are ready for that throw to come to second base. I like it. Thank you for paying attention and doing what you're supposed to be doing there.
One ball, 2 strikes.
All right, catcher, right here, your main job is get in position to make the play and watch the first baseman for the throw to be coming. I wouldn't so much worry about the runner coming from third. You need to be watching the ball. So if the ball comes to you, you need to be able to grab it and make a quick tag. She might not throw it to you if you ain't looking at her. So here we go. Next play.
Good. 1.
So going back and watching this a little closer, I'm even more confused now. The team's actually not playing that bad right now. I mean, it's not perfect, but we've never been a perfect team. We're not there yet. We're getting there. But, this team is just starting to win games. So we're perfectionists a long ways down the road. But that's what we're going for. That is the goal. But, outfield, you're backing up positions. You're moving like you're supposed to be moving, just like we teach you to. I know we had that play from right field that didn't do what we taught in practice. We have the... second baseman's being a little sluggish there with some of the moves, but she was moving. Catcher, where to put your eyes at, that's just maybe a little lack of experience there. It's just, none of this stuff is horrible. These are all easy things to fix. You can work on in practice. I'm not seeing yet anything that cost us this game. So that's where we're at right now. Going on to the bottom of the first here, whenever it gets to it.
Play. Good. Oh, one. One. Time. Hey, you gotta get your mask off the ground and put have the mask on the ground like that. So put it on. Oh, you can take. If you're outfitted, you don't need it. Not unless you want it. Want it? All right. Play. 1-1. One ball, 2 strikes. Hey. Go. It had to be a pull foot for help. It wasn't a pull foot, so it was off. Yeah, it's off. Great. Hold it. One ball, one strike. Two ball, one strike. Two one. Two balls, 2 strikes. Play. Full count, full count. Go down. Down. No, she got the ball. She got the ball. All right, you're out.
It's okay, Molly.
Let's go. One over.
Let's go right here, kid.
No.
All right, so at this point here, again, nothing is really costing us the game. We're hitting the ball, we're putting the ball in play. I know a runner got tagged out stealing second. I've said 100 times, I am fine with that play. Getting out on aggressive plays, making mistakes on aggressive plays is one thing I don't mind because you're still getting better even if it costs you the game. And the goal of this is to make all these reels better for spring. So no problem there. Nothing that's cost us the game really has happened yet. A few small things to tweak, that's about it.
Quick. Ball up, bring it down. 1-0. Ball down. 2-0. Good. 2-1.
Again here, this is only a little mistake, but middle infield, your job in this situation is backing up the pitcher on a throw from the catcher. We have a few of those every game that go wide and miss, and second baseman did not even move. So told her that, and she said okay. So there you go. She now knows. And another good thing I'm seeing here, the catcher is calling plays for the infield. This is something I've been saying we need to be doing a lot more of. We're getting that tonight, so good job there.
Ball up, ball up. 1-0. Ball up, bring it down. No.
Catcher, we've said this before, we do not walk forward to catch a pitch. That ball was almost a strike, and you jumped up, walked forward, pushed the bat out of the way to catch the ball. We cannot do that. Stay there, let the ball get to you. So what I couldn't see from the dugout, the runner tries to go under the throw, ends up tripping. And so she did not dive headfirst into the bag. She tripped headfirst into the bag.
No head first. Time. Y'all hear no head first slide, that's out. Going back, they can slide here, but coming forward, they can't slide. All right. 2-0. 3-0.
All right, catcher. We have a glove to hold the ball in. So you don't go tag the runner with the ball in your right hand. Put it in your glove. That's how you do it.
Good, Mom? Sam, good? Good?
You alright? Okay.
Yeah, one out. Well done.
So I'm again going to point out to the catcher here, you did not need to jump up to catch a ball in the dirt. Stay down, let the ball get to you. By the way, you have a strong arm. You don't even have to get up, throw the runner out a second. You can throw it off your knees and throw the runner out a second. So start focusing on that more. Still, catcher is jumping up unnecessarily. Stay down, let the ball get to you.
Three balls, no strike. Quick. Hey. 3-1.
All right, good play there from the pitcher to tag the runner out. Good play there by the catcher to get up and get in position. So, yeah, good job, everybody. Now, actually, I'm going to go back and rewatch again and see what first and second base did. All right, so second base, you did everything right except you waited too late. As soon as she showed bunt, you should be running towards first. Right field, you started to go the right way. You went to first. You may have thought you were shouting the runner to second, but anytime there's a potential for a throw to go to first, you were going the right way. I don't know why you turned and went second there. You may have thought you were going to shadow the runner. If that case, if you want to lead ahead of the runner, that's actually okay. I was just trying to figure out how you would end up being where second base is supposed to be at. But, number one, I like that you were there. You've at least learned that from last season, so an improvement there. All right, so let's say up to this point, it's nothing horrible. There's some things catcher could do a little bit differently. This stuff we know we've been working on with her anyway. So, you know, we've been working hard about that jumping up and stepping forward to catch balls. Just practice, she'll get there. Second base, I mean, it's not her normal spot to play, but she should know to what she's doing. But I also know from playing her in the past that the more she plays there, the quicker she responds. So, you know, she'll get there if I get to play her there more. Again, right field, I just now notice plays you're making that are good that I didn't see during the game because I'm watching forward and you're to my back at that point. But in video, I'm seeing you're doing a good job there. So, you know, I remember we worked on that play you just made. We worked on that in practice last season, and I'm seeing you implementing it here. So you've still remembered that. So, yeah, this is nothing right now I'm seeing is what costs us this game. When we get past our number 4 batter, we're not going to score any more runs. Well, I think we do get one later in the game. But we're about to have an extreme lack of offense to the entire bottom of our lineup. So, I mean, offensively, we're done scoring for the most part. We got one more score coming. I think we have no more hits coming. I think our score we get is going to be off a walk. So, yeah, we're done getting hits in this game. and that's going to hurt us. Pitcher's a little bit off tonight. That's going to hurt us, but, in nights like this, look, pitching is a hard game. You're going to have times pitching is off, and when pitching is off, the defense needs to step up and make their plays. Right now, there's nothing too bad that's going on here. Little things to tweak and improve on, but nothing bad. Bad stuff's coming in the third inning. That's when it's all going to fall apart. We got to help our pitcher out when they're struggling, especially us only having one starting pitcher. When she's off, we have relievers we want to put in a working practice, but they're not at the level of starter yet. So if we put them in there, it's almost conceding the game. And I'm fine with doing that, but we are right now in a chance to win the game, and we're trying to ride her, and she is getting more and more tired and is getting – the balls are all carrying high for the pitcher. She's getting less accurate now. She's normally a very accurate pitcher. So the balls are all coming in high, and that's why she's throwing so many walks. Most of her, when I saw the game, most of the balls are all high. The dog is over here making noise again. He knows I'm trying to record, so he's doing whatever that is where he shakes his head and makes his necklace thing rattle. Anyways, let's get back to this game. Middle of the second, we are tied at 2. And, it's going to stay tied at 2 in the bottom of the second. I'm going to tell you that one now. No runs are about to score. So here we go.
Two balls, one strike. Two balls, two strikes.
Come on, Vanessa. We'll count you right in there.
All right, ladies, that was strike 3 looking. You know the rule, we do not go down at strike 3 looking. However, that being said, give her a little slack there. She's a brand new player, has never played the game before. You're going to get that. Everybody else in the team knows better. Nobody else in the team should be going down, struck out looking. Carrying on. So for anybody who is new, like that player, who might not understand what that means, if you're going to go down for strike 3, you need to be swinging at the ball. We do not look at strike 3. That's what looking means. We swing at the ball for strike 3.
Good. 1-1. Two balls, one strike. Inside. 3-1. Full count.
The person wasn't in the house, and I was out there searching through it, everything, and found a big old bag of weed. And he said, they were cooking a big pot of soup, and he opened that bag of weed and dumped the whole bag down in the soup.
What?
He said, "Come on, let's go."
Come on.
What do you think about that thing with the Waxy Center? Yeah. This game should be over at it's like 45 minutes and 34 seconds left. And then on the way home,
Riley, get the start.
Roll up, roll up.
my paw, so happy. I got, it's just all the same beers on the camera right now. Now, what does it take to breathe?
Riley, drop no strike. Tag the runner.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Because
Good job, Morales.
I just want to take the ladder the other day, but I told him you was going to have your club and stuff, so we didn't really need it. You good on it. You better hope Melissa didn't open it and see the receipt. It looks like about all the corn's going, but I think when we go down there, if I can find the ladder to that damn ladder stand, I'm gonna put it over in the woods down at the other end of the power line. It's the same deer that go to that corner, or maybe there's some different deer on the other side of the property. I mean, I think I'm gonna run over there, and then, you know, if I need to change over to the power lines, I will.
Do better.
Good luck.
Balls in, balls in.
Right. Well, I thought about pouring out some like deer cane or something.
All right, here we go, top of the third. We're going to be on defense. There's going to be a few mistakes here, so we're going to watch this one, and I'll try to talk about it as much as I can. Here we go, top of the third.
What kind of call is it? It's good. We'll see where we poured that deer cane at Brian's house. We've been pouring it there for years. It started out as like a small little divot in the ground, and now it's like a 4-foot wide hole, like 2 foot deep.
Ball strike.
Do what? They love it down at Brian's house, at least in that one spot I know.
2-1. All up, all up. 3-1.
Yeah, I think they sell the apple corn at Walmart for like $8 a bag or something. I think all our corns are about gold. I didn't know how many bags to go out. All of them was the same order. Mostly just put it out to see what's coming into it, you know. Hey, on the ball. Come on.
Come on.
Hey, wait on it. If I can't find those ladders, mine's just got to go on. Yeah, I was looking at it. I'm going to look at it.
Two one.
Come on, Sam, don't hit her.
3-1.
That 25-06 was nice. Take it back. If you come over there,
Got time, Battle. Step out. Got time.
Did they get out or what? Travis, did they get out?
All right, Battle. Go on, hey. Oh.
back, Mackenzie.
Hold on, play.
There's like at least 5.
Hey, good play at third there to keep that ball from going out in the outfield, and good play by shortstop being there to back it up. I don't think even if we got by our third baseman, we not get by our shortstop.
Two balls, one strike.
So example there, a catcher is anticipating a runner coming from third. She gets in position and stares at the first baseman, because first baseman has the ball. That's what I was talking about earlier with the catcher following the ball with their eyes, not the runner.
Oh, look.
All right, on this hit coming up, the second baseman is going to give up on the play. That wasn't good.
There we go. How you put it in play, things will happen. Come on, Brooklyn, you got it, Brooklyn. Same thing as last time, Brooklyn. Same thing as last time. You got this, Brooklyn. Good job. Come on, Basil. Come on, Jordan. Run. Run. You're up. You're up. You're up. You're up. You're up. Go, Brooklyn. Go. Go, Brooklyn. Run.
All right, epic meltdown number 1. Pitcher, we do not throw the ball across the baseline. You should throw it to the first baseman on the side of the foul line that you're on. Right fielder ran to the wrong position to back up the play. And then on top of that, right fielder threw the ball to the wrong base. She tried to throw the runner out at third, didn't even get the ball halfway there. Hit your cutoff throw, let the cutoff throw make that throw.
Go. Two balls, one strike.
We didn't even hit the ball.
2-1.
Strike her out.
3-1.
Got 3 on you. 2 more strikes. 31. Be smart. Go, Savannah!
Savannah, throw 2. Quit throwing 1. Throw 2.
All right, so even in the meltdown, I'll point out right here on this play that every single player on defense moved on that pitch and nothing happened. That's what I want to see. Every outfielder move, every infielder move, just in case the runner went. That's what we do right there.
Go.
All right, so to begin that last play, the only critique I have there is that it went over the right fielder's head. Guys, we've said this before as outfielders, never let that ball go over your head. You're not going to get it. We play on a rec field. This is not a big field. You can play deep and let the ball land in front of you, run up for the ball. We don't run back for the ball. And the thing, I'm going to point out here, right fielder, before I pick on, not you picking on you, before I point out again a mistake you're making. Keep in mind, last season, we had this outfielder have a ball get popped up in the air, and she ran the wrong direction. So, an improvement has been made. So I don't want to make sure before I go too far on this one, I ain't pointing out, you have improved. But, rule of thumb, we play with outfielders. Do not play so shallow the ball's going over your head. You have to stay back, and you want to get, if you were to run back, you want to hit the fence before the ball would get there. That's how you know you're far enough back. You were way too close to the edge of the grass. And that's why that ball went over your head. And we can't have that. If you're farther back, you'll have a chance to make a play on a fly ball. But hey, like I said, instinctually though, an improvement from last season. You ran to the right spot. That is an improvement from last season. So we're getting there. We got to keep going. We got to keep practicing this stuff. That way we can get better at it. And eventually we're going to get you your first defensive out. We're getting opportunities, so we just got to keep practicing and getting you there. That was, by the way, that was the meltdown number 2. All right, so to clarify this rule and make it simple, outfielders on my team, we do not let a ball beat us over our heads, okay? If that ball is hitting the air, it should not land behind you. It should land at you or in front of you. That way we're running up to the ball. We don't really running backwards away from the ball trying to catch it. Don't get me wrong, if you're a pro player, you make a college team, or you're on a travel team, you're going to be doing some of that. The fields are bigger. On a 16U rec field, our field is not big enough for that. It's a small field. Stay back. Do not let that ball get over your head like that. If that ball gets over your head, you now know you were playing too close to the infield. You need to back up and play deeper. We have to holler to y'all all the time to back up and play deeper. We shouldn't have to do that. At 16U, you should generally know what to do. The one exception being the one new girl on our team. We only have one girl on our team who hasn't played before. Everybody else has played for several seasons. Here we go. Bottom of the 3rd.
One. We got time. Hey. All up. One. One. One ball, 2 strikes. 1-2. 2-2.
Shane better foot off the bat and hold him off so you don't make a bad throw.
Well, we just looked at the picture and we're like looking. She's like, her mom's right there. I'm like, okay.
Yeah. Good pitch hit. Yeah. Pitcher.
One out.
Crazy. She's going nowhere. You play with her. She's going nowhere. Oh, get it. Get up. You got it. What are you doing?
Ladies, when we steal a base, we got to move. That was way too sluggish and lazy of a start to that run. Second half run was okay, but that first part of that run, we weren't going. We got to run faster. We got to move with more intent.
Two balls, no strike.
Come on, hit. You got it, girl. Get it. You got her.
Safe.
Paisley, got to get in dirt, all right?
3-0.
Hey, keep it in front of you no matter what right here.
Not bad spot.
Oh.
Good job, that was a good cut, kid. Get it right here.
No balls, 2 strikes. One ball, 2 strikes.
Ladies, if we were paying attention there, we not only would have been safe at first, we also would have scored a run. Now we got 2 outs on us. Or 1 out. No, 2 outs. That's 2 outs. Yeah. We had that beat. We're sitting there mad at ourselves for striking out, carrying the weight of the world on our shoulders. You got to let that stuff go. When you got 2 strikes on you, you got to be paying attention. We kept hollering, run, and she wasn't going. And then she could have been safe.
Be ready, Brooklyn.
Be ready, she's stealing.
0-1. Good.
Hey, you can't be looking at the run. You got to get the ball.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Get dirty. Whatever you got to do, keep it in front of you.
1-1.
Get in the dirt. Body on it. Don't let her come in.
Get her out, you got $5.
Just stop it. There you go. Go in that bag, Brooklyn.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
three.
That's three.
All they need is 2 runs.
All right, ladies, so I want to again point out, especially the bottom part of our lineup here, we need to be more aggressive at the plate. We're taking too many called strikes because we're trying to get walks. Not just in this inning here. I'm looking at everything we played, all 3 games we played up to this point. We got about 5 or 6 of y'all, and we keep telling y'all, you need to be a little more aggressive. And obviously, one of y'all that's got a hit has been striking out. That's you're not getting walked. You have gotten walked, but that's not. It ain't all of you. It's most of you though. As we've said before, we got 3 batters on our team that are pretty much carrying all the offense right now. We got 3 other batters on our team that are contributing, but not quite at the level of the top 3. And then we got the bottom 5, 6, that is, at the bottom there, that's just not hitting the ball, not making contact, barely swinging at it. We don't need to be doing that. We need to be attacking the ball. I want to see the bottom of the lineup start swinging the ball more. Anything in or near strike zone, of course, anything that's way outside, we don't swing at that. But y'all are watching. Y'all are taking strikes looking, and we don't need to be doing that. Anyways, that's what I'll point out there in the offense. We need to run with a little more aggression. One of you there needs to be a little bit cautious with your leadoff on third, number 19. You were technically not coming off the bag because of the way you were going down your stance, but you were moving with your foot still in the bag before the ball comes out of the pitcher's hand. Umpire's going to think you're running because if they look over there and they're looking very closely, they're looking outside of their eye, they're going to think you get your foot off the bag. I went and slowed it down and looked and replay. You were on the bag still, starting your running motion. But, God, it was close. And we got to be cautious there. But I like the aggression. So, anyways, that's all I got. Let's carry on. This game's about to be over. We're 2 runs away from the 5-run mercy rule with less than 5 minutes to go. By the 4th inning, every infielder has given up calling plays except for one, and that's not good. She is showing bunt, and no one is covering it. Now, granted, it is illegal in our age group to show a bunt and then swing at the ball, from what I understand. We got new umpires here who don't know all the rules yet. We'll work that out. Or I'm just wrong.
Good. One ball, 2 strikes. Two balls, 2 strikes. 2-2. Good. Inside, inside. 1-1.
Whenever you get it to me.
2-1.
Come on, Riley. Come on. Home run. Home run, come on.
Good. Hold on.
Come on, 5.
Ball down, ball down. 2-1.
3.
Three, 1.
Watch it, watch it.
2 count, 2 count.
Good choice, good choice, good choice.
One ball, 1 strike.
Right on that thing, girl. Put in play.
Two balls, 1 strike.
Get in there, go! What are we doing?
3 balls, 1 strike.
Chest up.
Get in here. got it right here. Hey, look, just put it in play. Just put it in play, girl. That's all you gotta do. You ain't gotta do nothing special. Just put it in play. All you gotta do. Just make good contact. All you gotta do. Nothing extra. You got this, girl. Wait on the good one. Wait on the good one. You got this. Wait on.
Good ball, too far.
I didn't get close.
You got it, Tutu.
On the ground, you're moving, Cowgirls, and it's on the ground.
You got it.
One ball, too far.
In that out front.
Yeah! Good job. Good job. That's a run. That's a job. There you go.
Plays it four, Sam.
All right, bases loaded, and we're trying to prevent any more runs from scoring. We should have went home and got the out, as you heard everybody say.
All you got to do is put it in play. She's playing good. Hey, you put it in
She's not
play.
out.
No, she dropped the ball.
Time.
She dropped the ball.
As you heard, we dropped the ball at first.
Plays it four, ladies.
Like a full foot, so I can call it.
Yeah. I see. Hey, nothing special right here, girl. Just put it in play. All you got to do is put it in play.
You even told me a second ago to play with it four.
Good eye. There you go. Don't give them nothing.
Ground, you gotta be moving.
Slow it down, bring it up. Slow,
You got this,
slow.
girl. You got this, girl. Put it in play. All you got to do.
Oh my God.
Oh, get it.
You know.
There we go. Hey, be smart right here. It's got to be perfect.
We can get four on the next one. I mean five. We can get five and tie it up.
Take it
But
back.
we can get
There
no
you
out.
go.
Oh, we got one out right now.
The ball game.
Yeah, we
Line them up.
There we go, girl.
Less than 5 minutes to go. More than a 5-run deficit. That is ball game on a mercy rule. Not good.
Go, girl.
So, funny story here. We're doing the circle here, and the girls always get in the center and they say the Lord's Prayer out of Book of Matthew. And normally the girls that usually lead it do King James Version. This is a new team, and nobody really stepped up and started leading it, so my daughter started leading it. And my daughter did it from New American Standard Version and threw everybody for a loop. So they all followed along with her, then halfway through they all stopped and let her finish it. So, because they didn't know the version she was using, which I thought was hilarious, because that happens to me all the time. I read one translation, I study one translation, I listen to one translation, and my iPad has a whole different translation. So I use 4 different translations myself, and I can't quote nothing. And I believe that's why. But anyways, moving on from that, this is not a Bible study show. This is not a Jeep show. This is a softball game. So let's move on to softball. All right, I'm going to tell you the same thing I told the team, and honestly, the same thing I've said in the scrimmage game video, really. Half the team is not always participating. I mean, they're there, but they're not making the plays they're supposed to make. They're not playing with confidence. They're not playing with the skills we gave them in practice. They're not using all of them. Sometimes they are, sometimes they're not. They actually started the game off better than what I thought from rewatching the game and editing. But we had a few just very bad blunder plays, or we blew the game. I'm going to say this. I told the team we beat ourselves in this game. We should have been way better than what we were. The way we played the night before does not even look like the same team in this game. It was bad. I mean, I've said outside of 3 hitters on our team, nobody else had any offense. There were 2 hitters that grounded out, moved bases runners over. But for the most part on our team, 3 hitters are the majority of our offense. 3 other hitters are somewhat contributing and moving base runners, and hopefully they'll get better. The other half of the team ain't hitting the ball. Ain't hit the ball yet this season. And that's not good, and we sat out there tonight and had a pitcher to work on them and didn't get to work on them tonight because they weren't there. In fairness, though, we just held a practice and it rained through the whole practice. It was actually very hard to throw the ball during the rain. We had a towel out there and we dried the ball off and we made it work for the 5 of us that were there. But yeah, we're getting there. It takes an improvement. A little bit at a time, but it was rough and this game looked bad. We looked like we were the 12U team that just moved up to 16U. And the 16U team beat us, and it was the other way around. We're the team that's been in 16U for over a year now, and we got beat by the team that's just moving up to our age group. And this is the night after we almost took down the undefeated team from last year. We led that team for almost most of the game. They took an early lead. We took the lead back and lost it in the last inning against a team that was undefeated last season. So, yeah, remember that. We played that good against that team and then stunk up the night the next night. So, yeah, wasn't good. This is a night where pitching was off. I tracked her pitches. She was throwing 25% fewer strikes than normal. And when that happens, we need to play defense. And we failed to play defense. Other than, we have our common people who pretty much always play good defense. They were playing. And even they make mistakes. We don't really have, lights-out elite infielders going out there. These are rec players. They make their mistakes. They'll bobble a ball here and there. They'll drop one here and there. But those are mistakes I don't mind. I tell them all the time, make the play. You'll drop it every now and then. The more you make the play, the less you'll drop it. You'll get better and better at it. It's the ones who don't make the play that's like, we got to get better than this. We've all been playing before. We practice this stuff, and then it don't happen during a game. And only thing I know to do is keep practicing them more. And keep working in, because you can't learn in the game. There's not enough plays. There's very little you're going to learn in-game. Hopefully, if you watch the videos, you'll learn a lot from the videos. So that's why one of the reasons why I do these videos is because I can work with these girls who I only get to see 1-2 nights a week for 4 weeks. And then, hey, we got to go play a bunch of games with all that little bit of practice. But you know what? The other teams do the exact same thing, and they seem to make less of these mistakes. So, yeah, that or I'm just not seeing the mistakes when I do make them. But anyways, let's get back on topic here before I run out of time. Again, because it's my second time doing this. Pitching was off. Defense did not support the pitcher when she had a rough night. And we only have one starting pitcher. We couldn't swap her. We could, but we were throwing the game, which that was originally the plan. We were going to pitch our starter for 1 inning and let the backups pitch the rest of the game. We thought starter would shut them out and that we would put 5 runs up, and we did not. Offense just could not hit the ball tonight. Offense struggled. And I don't know why. The pitches were slow. It was really weird. We were crushing fast pitches the night before. We had half the hits tonight that we had the night before, and these pitches were coming in way slower than the night before. And these girls couldn't hit them. Wildest thing in the world. That being said, though, guys, I did not give a game ball out in this game because nobody really had a standout play. There were players that did fundamental plays, but again, no one had a standout play. There were opportunities for standout plays, and they were not executed. So, that being said, we had a practice the next day, which was tonight as I'm recording it. I actually just got home from that practice. It rained on us the entire time. It was lovely. Kept us cool. We only had about 5 players there, but we practiced the daylights out of the 5 that came. And we got to work on stuff that caused some mistakes in this game. Not with all the people that we wanted to, but we got to work with some and got to improve some who are already good and make them even better. So that was a good thing to have. Stats-wise, do I have any stats to go over with you guys before I close it out? I didn't post many stats because I wasn't too happy with too much of the stats anyway. Like I said, we only had 3 hits. We also had 2 groundouts. That's 5 times having the ball put in play. That was not enough. Number 19, number 22, and number 27 got our only hits of the night. In fact, they pretty much are all of our hits this season, with the exception of 2 others. After that, we put people on base with walks. We only got 1 more of them brought in. We only got 4 outs on defense, and 3 of them were from the pitcher. The other one was from a shortstop. Now, granted, there were a couple opportunities of drop balls where I think shortstop fielded one, threw it at first, and first base dropped it. And I wasn't that upset with that play. I mean, you're going to have a couple bobbles here or there. Not too worried about that one. That's making a play and making a mistake. I don't worry about those as much as the failure to make a plays. Again, the first baseman going for the one catching a fly ball. You guys, if you never played that spot, when a right-handed batter pops a ball foul to the first base side, they are hard to catch because they're usually spinning 100 miles an hour because it rolls off the tip of the bat. Very hard play to make. She was there. She was in position. She missed a catch. It's okay. The thing is, what I always say, I like the effort. That's the number one thing I see. If you make effort, you will get better. But you cannot twist your arm and make you put effort into it. So I love our new first baseman we have here who's putting a lot of effort into the play. It's nice to be back in a season where we have 2 first basemen. Because last year, if I rotated my first baseman somewhere else, I didn't have another one. So it's good to have 2 this year. And one of them is a lefty, so she gets played a lot because I can't play her too many other places. Let's see. I think that's pretty much it. I mentioned no game ball. Oh, yeah, I mentioned 2, number 16 and number 28 or number 14 got the ground out. I forget. Anyways, them 3 are the 3 who kind of get their little hits there and they get the ground outs here and there to keep moving base runners over. So good job to them 3. 2 of them 3 got a ground out tonight. I forget which 2 it was off the top of my head now because it's late and I'm tired. I can say, ladies, we need to focus on fundamentals. We need to improve this stuff. I know it was raining. Half y'all couldn't come to tonight's practice, or some of you I know had other stuff going on. But yeah, we need to work on this practice because we had plays get blowed up. I mean, may have mentioned earlier, but that one play that was a fly ball to the outfield, that ball flew into right field, and after the first mistake that happened earlier, where she tried to throw a ball all the way to third base when she knows she ain't got the arm to do that, she corrected it in the next play and threw it to the cutoff throw. The cutoff throw threw it to shortstop threw it to the pitcher threw it to the catcher. The cutoff throw should have thrown the ball to the catcher and held the runners from scoring. But in fairness to one part of that cutoff thrower is not a normal infielder for us. She's a backup infielder, and nobody in the infield was calling a play to tell her where to go with the ball. So this was a failure on the infield, not calling plays. We go through that a lot. I mean, I can say on one hand, this is a failure of the cutoff thrower. She don't know where to go with the ball. She has her back to the play. She's facing the right fielder to get the ball. She gets the ball and has to turn around and make a very quick judgment, and her judgment was wrong because nobody told her anything otherwise. We're trying to teach the infield to do this stuff. So we got to focus on that. And when we only have 2 vocal infielders out there playing, and one of them was catching at the time, you can't really have one person calling all the plays and nobody else saying anything. That's not good. That is one thing we've got to improve with these infielders. They are not calling plays except for one of them girls. So, yeah, a play that went 9-4-6-1-2 should have never done that. It should have went 9-4. Yeah, it should have went 9-4-2. That's what we should have done. Instead, we tossed around almost everybody in the infield. So stuff like that's got to get cleaned up. We got to get more decisive with where we go with the ball. And we got to get more decisive with our base running. And we talked about the catchers. Got to get more decisive with their throwdowns. And we worked that one tonight, at least with the 2 catchers that were there. Again, like I said, we knew the third catcher wasn't going to be there. But the 2 that were there, we worked that a lot. So hopefully that's going to improve. And we don't have a game till next week. So if you're about to see this game, they're all about to go public at one time. I'm going to let you know now. I'm not putting the games out as soon as they get done. Putting these games out really messes up my YouTube channel. It's okay, but the YouTube channel is really for Jeeps. I'm going to start putting these games out in clusters. I tried doing that last year, but the girls were watching them too much, and we were really competitive at the start of the year last season, so I didn't want to hurt the team by holding the videos. So this year, it's just fall ball. There's no playoffs. I'm going to hold the videos for a little bit and release them in clusters. So there'll probably be 3 or 4 releases of videos, and that'll be all the games. And it'll be like 3 or 4 games getting released at one time. And then a couple weeks later, I'll release 3 or 4 games again. So that's how you're going to get these, and you're probably about to get some of these tomorrow. That's all I got, everybody. Good night.